Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Conducting workshop in Chennai and Mumbai in the month of January. For details, contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. And in a day or two, I'm planning to finalize an online workshop for US trading. Yesterday, the US markets closed almost flat. Dow was down slightly. Nasdaq and S&P 500 was higher slightly. Asian markets are mostly down. The GIFT Nifty, however, is just almost flat, and it is likely to be flat only because today the markets will take a direction only after the RBI policy. I have never been so confused about RBI policy. I do not know what is the intention of RBI governor to say there is a room to cut the rates. Look, number one, the GDP is at 8.2%. So it is an excellent number. So in such a scenario, logically interest rate should be increased, not decreased. The second one, look at the inflation. It's a 10-year low, 15-year low. When the inflation is very, very low, logically RBI should increase the rate, not decrease the rate. Number three, look at the Indian rupee. Trading above 90. I think on a closing basis, I think it was slightly below 90 because of intervention by RBI. But otherwise, rupee hit all-time low of 90.41 yesterday morning. So when the rupee is at all-time high, logically RBI should increase the rate. So when every parameter suggests that RBI should increase the rate, but RBI governor says there is a room to cut the rates, so that is actually bringing a huge expectation among the traders that interest rate will be reduced by 25 basis points. So the Bank Nifty hit fresh all-time high. It crossed 60,000 at some point of time, and after that there is some profit booking. So today the market will be very, very jittery for the first 45 minutes. At 10 o'clock when the RBI policy comes, maybe the market will be reacting to that. So like in my opinion, since the RBI governor has already said something and increased the expectation, so even if he might not cut the rates, but he might tinker with some other things like cash reserve ratio and other things, or he may choose to talk very, very dovish. And so the present governor, has always been very, very dovish only. So today, it's going to be very difficult to predict the market. The market, I would say it's not going anywhere. And on May 12th, when the India-Pakistan ceasefire news came, Nifty shot up from 24,000 to 25,000. Then for next 6 months, it was trading 25,000 plus minus 2%, 2 or 3%. And then what happened in the month of October, the market shot up to 26,000. And now October, November, December. Now it is trading 26,000 plus minus 2%. And 26,000 was broken intraday 4-5 times. On a closing basis also, Nifty closed below 26,000, I think 3 times in the last 1 month. But every time it goes below 26,000, so in the next few days, uniformly it recovers. And yesterday, for most part of the day, it was trading below 26,000. Then, on a closing basis, Nifty has actually closed above 26,000. So this time, market is supported by IT stocks. And after a long time, there is some activity in IT stocks. Say, for example, TCS. Now, TCS is nearly 10% higher from the recent low. So there is some activity in IT stocks, so we need to see whether that momentum sustains. That again, it goes higher. So then, at some point of time, pharma and FMCG also should join the party. So that is when a structural bull run can happen, and we can expect Nifty to scale 27,000 or 28,000 over a period of next few months. So until then, this is going to be just a consolidation market only. So markets are likely to consolidate between like 25,000 and 27,000 in a longer term perspective. But for shorter term, now 25,850. That is the low of the first trading session. So that will be held on, and then high may be 26,500. So this is the range we are expecting, and then people have sold call options aggressively. More calls are written actually because the markets are slightly bearish in the short term. However, the talk of the town is Avadut Sate, more than 500 crore impounding by SEBI. We will do a separate video on this issue. So that's a very big topic. So there's no time to talk in pre-market. So stock-wise, keep watching TCS and Infosys, especially TCS is taking out the swing high. Other stock like Interglobe Aviation, there is some flight disruptions in Indigo Airlines. So that's having impact in Interglobe Aviation. And other than that, there was some news yesterday that Reliance Jio is preparing for IPO. So we need to see whether that news will have any impact in Reliance Industries shares. So otherwise, banking stocks will be in focus because of RBI policy. And not only banking stocks, also the rate sensitives. So market, should take support at yesterday's low, failing which is going to be very, very bad. So let us see what is going to happen today. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.